Okay, Pisces, you're up next. How are all the beautiful Pisces doing? Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to do a reading tonight for Pisces. The moon is in Pisces right now, and so we're all feeling that mutable water energy. So this reading is a general reading for this moment, and it is also a reading for Pisces placements. Whatever placements you feel, we all have Pisces somewhere in our charts. So whatever house that falls under, that's the area of life that these messages can apply. Yeah. I'm starting to find my flow with these readings on my channel. Thank you to my first couple of subscribers. Thank you for liking and commenting and subscribing. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, let's see. That feels like it. I ask that these messages come to me in a way I can understand. I ask that I communicate these messages in a way that can be understood. And I ask these messages find those who need it. And I ask that this assists in guiding the purpose of why we're here. Why you're here, the people who find this message. I ask that these channelings that come through these cards, I ask that these benefit the alignment of why we're here. I'm practicing my opening incantation, so we'll see. I'll find something that works eventually. Yeah, just getting in the flow. I appreciate the experience of getting in the flow and yeah, tapping into Pisces. I tried to do, this is my second time doing the reading. Pisces made me start over. I was just about to cut it again. Maybe I should. Okay. Sure, why not? Okay. Damn. I don't care, I'm taking all 5 of these cards. I was like, I did the reading and Pisces made me redo it because I wasn't really in the flow. And that's what mutable water is all about, right? Water is already flow. It's already about connection. And mutable is about connecting to the whole. It's about relationships. So mutable water is like double mutable. It's that real watery energy. Damn, Pisces. This sucks right here. But they're all in reverse. The 9 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. This is... yeah, this is a lot of... I feel like the dark side of where Pisces energy can go. So that real cyclical space that you can get in when you entertain being the victim, right? When you really get comfortable with the role of losing out. Like, if you really hold on to the places, if you go over and over in your head over all the places that you were rejected, that really creates a trap. And these 3 cards, look at the colors, look at the body language. They're all hunched over. They're all hunched over. This one's covering its face. This one has its head down working, and this one has its head turned away in shame or grief or loss. This feels like Pisces really being stuck in that really icky, murky space of why me? I always self-pity. Why me? It's always me. I always get the short end of the stick. And this feels like the real hard-headedness about kind of staying with that energy mentally. Like, you know, I hate when my computer starts making that sound. It gets too hot. Huh? Yeah, this is a whole bunch of self-inflicted, woe is me bullshit. And I like that they're all in reverse. I like that this feels, and this is why I took the two underneath it also, because Justice showed up with the Ace of Cups, and that is lovely to see after this, especially to see these three in reverse. This 5, this 8, and this 9 in reverse with this Justice and this Cups upright. This is Pisces finally taking responsibility. Pisces finally standing up for themselves and demanding. This is like, no, you're not going to get access to all this good, empathetic, juicy Pisces energy that I have. You're not going to get past that unless there is an equal exchange, an equal balance. I love the Justice right next to the Ace of Cups because there's the scale and the sword that she's holding or he's holding. And it's that balance of fairness and execution, right? Like that energy of, no, you don't get to go past what's fair. And Pisces is so giving. Pisces is so not just even, yes, giving in terms of a generosity, but I even mean like just emotionally, just getting caught up. This Ace of Cups is the high vibe side of Pisces, right? That ability to be one with everything around you, right? To connect, that connectedness. This feels like taking responsibility for that connectedness. Really stepping away from some kind of very painful cycle, self-inflicted cycle. Tell me more about this cycle. Wow. The Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. So we've got two eights here, the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. And I asked, tell me more about this cycle, and the Wheel of Fortune pops up, which is all about that cycle. The ups and the downs, the turning of the wheel. So this is about something that has been really unfair for Pisces. Really, really unfair. And I say self-inflicted, but I was going to see, Pisces almost had me. You almost had me. I almost was like, well, maybe Pisces really did get the short end of the stick. Maybe they really did get rejected. Maybe there really was this great loss, this great, hardship. But I don't know, this 8 and this 9 together, this feels like someone digging their own grave. This feels like someone saying, "No, I'm I'm digging my heels in. Um, I am going to keep doing this even though it hurts me. I'm going to keep it up. Even though, like, if it wasn't the 8, if it was any other, you know what I mean? If it was a card that had some other kind of energy in here with this 5 and this 9, I might be like, oh, Pisces, yeah, maybe Pisces really did get fucked over and they got the short end of the stick and they always do get victimized. But this just feels like being hard-headed about being the victim. This feels like being overly committed to seeing yourself in that light, overly committed to loss, overly. I think I think that Pisces, you're gonna see this shifting, right? This justice coming in with this Ace of Cups, the Wheel of the Wheel of the Fortune, and the Magician. I think that you're going to see. I think there's something. Yeah, I think there's actually something coming in to Pisces that is going to bring balance to this situation or this pattern. I think there's. It almost feels like maybe not even something that Pisces is expecting or is doing themselves. Um, I say that because of this 8 of Swords in reverse. I feel like this often is aim, and so there's something that is troubling me. Not troubling, it's just unsettling about this Wheel of Fortune. It feels, yeah, unsettling is the wrong word. It just feels like it's possibly completely taking this person, by surprise. I think someone is. This looks like someone is coming into Pisces with an offer of love that is actually going to set the record straight about however Pisces, whatever delusional lies Pisces has dug their heels in about always being rejected. This, this is, these, yeah, these are all minor cards and they're all in reverse. All the minor cards are in reverse here, and all the majors and the ace are upright. And I think Pisces is being delusional, stuck in a rut about always losing out. And I see something approaching that is going to completely, you know, show that that's just bullshit. Completely smash through this self-defeating pattern, this self-defeating view that Pisces has, this woe is me thing. It's like this is gonna come in and go, woe is who? Woe is who? Look at what I have for you. That's this. This feels like I think someone is manifesting Pisces. I think Pisces, someone is manifesting you. I think someone is going, that's what I want. I'm gonna turn the wheel and this these aces keep coming out in every single reading that I have done for this channel so far. And this justice also came out. There's a real new beginning happening, right? 2020, we've all been talking about this. in all kinds of different ways. So these aces are so powerful because they are the seed of the entire suit, and this is the Ace of Cups, right? So it's really about love, about connection, and about a new way of doing that. And I love that that's here for Pisces with this Justice. It's like, I swear to God, something is coming in that Pisces doesn't even see. Pisces is not, this is upright. This card is aim and like hitting your goal and everything is like resonating, that sound when the arrow hits the target and it goes like, it like makes that vibrating, reverberating sound. That's what this card feels like to me, of like hitting your goal. So in reverse, alongside these two powerhouses, this in reverse, it's like you don't even see it coming. It's not, you're not even trying to make it happen. This is someone coming towards you that's going to Cupid's arrow, take you by surprise. And a level of love, this level of newness, this level of fresh water of love and connection and intimacy coming in that sets this record straight and goes, no, you're not a victim. What do you mean you always get rejected? Like, it's this, yeah, this is someone aiming for you, Pisces, or Pisces energy. This is someone seeing you, and coming after you. Not in a bad way. There's nothing negative. There's nothing like too much about it. It's literally just someone going, oh my God, you're my wish fulfillment. I love you. Like, I want to do you right. I want to do right by this. This is my goal. This is my aim. There's a lot of intention. There's a lot of magic. There's a lot of emotion. And it's aimed at Pisces. And it's going to completely disrupt this pattern that Pisces has been in for God knows how long. I think this could have been going on for a very long time for Pisces. Like I said, it feels really deep, negative side of Pisces, that dark side of, self-pity and victim. It's like, this is so undeniable, this thing coming to Pisces, this new beginning, this offer of love, this person you trying to manifest them, this new connection. This is like not just a person, this is, although it does feel very much like a person. I'm not gonna lie, I don't say that unless it really feels like that. Yeah, what is this? Oof. Wow. See? I said it's a person. What is this coming towards Pisces? Here we have another ace. The same two aces we had in the last reading for Aquarius. That's wild. The Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords also came out for Aquarius in the last reading that I did. And I shuffled the hell out of this deck. I've done many readings since. Like, that's crazy. So, I'm asking who is coming toward, what is this coming towards Pisces, right? It's that this new beginning that brings justice to this self-defeating narrative. This this ace, the Ace of Swords, is about change. This is about a change coming in, a complete change of mentality, something that comes in truth or information or something that reveals something that changes things, right? This is an initiating of that suit, of this sword suit, which is all about change. And I talked about this in the last reading. how these aces together is this beautiful alchemical process of clearing the water, of clear, if water in a stream or a lake is flowing and there's something damming it up, blocking up the flow, the water gets all murky and gross, right? So this is the process of coming in and removing something that is blocking a flow so that fresh, clear, clean water can come in. And look at what is coming along with this Ace of Swords. This was also in the Aquarius reading, the Four of Cups. But this feels so different. This feels very different. With Aquarius, it was that sense of authority and perspective that was blocking this cup coming in. There was a blockage, if I remember correctly. And because Aquarius can see and knows what's best. This is super different, but it's dealing with the same dynamic. It's dealing with the same dynamic of this new beginning, this clearing of the way that has to happen, severing of ties, getting rid of toxic friends, ending relationships, whether they're family, friends, lovers, whatever. Endings, initiating change so that new relationships can come in, healthy relationships can get built, getting rid of the toxic, old, murky shit so you can have fresh, clear, nourishing, sustaining connections come in. That dynamic is also present here, but Pisces is on this other side of it, right? Pisces is on this side of, I can't ever catch a break. Poor me. And what is the change that's coming in for Pisces? It is this King of Pentacles, Four of Cups dynamic. This is a person coming towards Pisces with a level of stability. I'm laughing because it's very cute. Like, I feel like Pisces almost is the romantic at heart, and so often the flip side of being the romantic is being the heartbroken. And this feels so solid that it's destabilizing. It's like this is so solid and so unexpected. If you're expecting choppy waters, if you are expecting to get rejected, and someone comes in out of the blue with a whole level of stability and intentional support, care, someone who wants to take care of you, like is for real, backs up what they, does what they say they're gonna do. I also have Aries, Sagittarius, Pisces, Libra, and Earth. Pisces is it's very funny. It's very, very funny. It's like Pisces is not, there's nothing blocking Pisces. There's nothing that Pisces, it's very different from these other readings I've done. Every reading I have done has been about what the different signs are doing to block their blessings from coming in, to block this new beginning, and how to stop blocking your own blessings, right? And for Pisces, it is literally just look up, pick your head up. Somebody is coming towards you. Something is coming towards you. A new energy is coming towards you that is stable, that is passionate, that can make things happen, that is good fortune. Like, there's very, very positive things that are coming towards you that are so unexpected. that will clear out the blockages themselves. There's no need to even. It was like Aquarius was in danger of like missing out on the thing coming in because they're so hard-headed about always knowing what's best, and it's really hard to receive in that mode. To me, this doesn't even say that Pisces actually has to worry about blocking the blessings, because these are both upright. And it kind of feels like this is going to come in either way, like regardless of trust what's coming into you, I guess is what I want to say then, right? Like can we get, yeah, let's talk about that. Wow. Interesting. Okay. The Lovers in reverse alongside the Eight of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Pisces, careful not to fall back into. I'm seeing with this a potential for Pisces, for this mentality to poison what's coming in. And I don't think the mentality that Pisces is engaged in, this toxic, self-defeating, woe is me mentality, that's not going to block the blessing from coming in. But it can potentially poison it. It can potentially turn something that's coming into you that could be really stable, that could be really, really equal, really good for you. It could literally, your self-defeating mentality could literally turn it into something that is really codependent, something that is not good for you, something that keeps you trapped. If you put too much, if you really stay in that victim mentality, when something good is coming to you that's really stable, if you don't stabilize yourself when stable things are coming to you, you make the whole dynamic unstable. If you look at this thing that's coming to you as rescuing you, as saving you from this, if you go, oh my God, this beautiful, amazing, stable energy, this good fortune that's coming into me, whether this is a person or an opportunity or a new pathway for something, whatever this is, if you look at that as having saved you from this trap, this mental trap, feel it save you, if the blessings come to you and they make you feel like you have been saved from your self-pity and you get to go, oh, now I have self-worth. Now I can feel good about it's like, if you let yourself be saved, you turn that relationship into this. You turn that relationship into a bind, not a bond, a bind. Like you become bound to it in a way that ruins the dynamic. Don't do that, Pisces. Be careful. Be careful. Ooh, that's crazy. It's like Pisces doesn't block their blessings, I think. It's like that energy doesn't, because it is water and it's mutable, it draws so much, it's always going with the flow. It draws things to it. It is the flow. And neither of these aces are reversed. They're both upright. It's coming into you regardless, Pisces. something or someone is coming into you going, I want to do right by Pisces. I see a really good thing and I want to come in and support that. That's coming in to Pisces. And what you run the risk of is turning that into a prison for yourself and potentially for the other person, right? This Lovers and this 8, don't put yourself there, Pisces. That's that real, this is why I said this commitment to being in this space. Don't be hard-headed about being the victim. Don't look for all the places that you're going to be potentially abandoned. Don't hold on to that abandonment when you have something good coming in. Adjust to this new reality that's coming in, because it is coming in, and the only thing you can do to fuck it up is turn it into just another, into something that's really limiting, into something that is not fulfilling, something entirely different than what this energy is trying to bring to you. Okay? And yeah. Yeah, it's like, look, the Magician, underneath the Magician, it's this Four of Cups energy, right? It's like this person, this energy that's coming into Pisces, that's aiming for this good fortune, that's got this good aim and all this fortune to bring Pisces, and it's like, yeah, let's make this happen. This, right? It's this. If Pisces doesn't believe that, if Pisces doesn't actually like adjust and look up and believe in this cup, right? It just turns into this in reverse, right? This 5 in reverse. Before it's right. It's like the 4 to the 5. The Magician is trying to come in. This guy doesn't turn and look up and actually believe. And here we are in this situation now. The 4 of the Cups leads to the 5 of Pentacles. So, right, it's like Pisces, if you respond to this Magician, when this Magician energy shows up, whether this is, however this applies, however this energy shows up, if you respond as the 4 of Cups, if you go, no, I'm not really sure I can believe it, this 4 of Cups in reverse, right? I'm not really sure, if you're not open to it, if you keep your head down. Look at the body language similarity of all of these characters here. They all have their head down. So if you stay in this head down energy, when you meet this Magician, what you're gonna get is this 4 of Pentacles. I mean, this 5 of Pentacles energy with this 8 of Swords. It's a direct line. It's like, if you meet the Magician. Oh, I'm sorry, I got this reversed. Yeah. I guess that was on purpose then. If you meet the Magician with the 4 of Cups, with not believing any, in the 4 of Cups in reverse, and you don't believe it, you don't look up, you don't allow yourself to step out of that defeated mentality, you build yourself a cage. Quick road to being in a codependent situation where you can't see clearly and you're chained to your connection and your connection is all you have. You can't even... So, okay. Pisces needs to meet this Magician with what? Can we have... pull out a new deck. to get a clarification. This Magician Wheel of Fortune that's coming towards Pisces, when Pisces meets this character, or this energy, or this archetype, this manifestation of good fortune, when Pisces meets this love rushing in that brings in justice, brings in equilibrium, what can Pisces meet that energy with? Because this is talking about, yeah, this is talking about what happens if Pisces stays in that head down. I'm just going to take this in. Interesting. Wow. Whew. Look at all this red and yellow energy, first and foremost. Look how fiery, determined that is. So Pisces, when you meet this Magician bringing you the Wheel of Fortune, turning the Wheel of Fortune for you in your favor, this is fascinating. Meet that with confidence, without holding yourself above, right? Without closing yourself off. A level of confidence that doesn't close yourself off. This is the Emperor in reverse, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and Strength in reverse, with this Seven of Wands. We've got 2 7s and 2 8s now. A 4, a 5, and 2 4s. Okay, that's interesting. So, the Emperor and Strength. Look at all this like royal, regal, very confident, sure of oneself, real masculine, feminine pair here that's very divine, that's very powerful. These are both major cards. These are both power figures. These two together is like super knowing yourself, knowing who you are, sitting in your worth, not having to prove it to anybody. Literally the opposite of woe is me, self-defeating, I'm always the victim. This is, I'm always going to be good. I'm good no matter what. This is, I don't need for anything. This is not needing any kind of outside validation. None. Right? This person with their head down is someone who is, what does that body language tell you? It's like, right? Like when someone is hanging their head and that chest caved in. It's like this body language is so specific, but these are 3 different ways that it plays out. But it's all about this sort of turning inward, this that's why I say self-pitying. It's this like getting caught in your own shit. You can't even pull your head up out of it to see that you're taking so much responsibility for everything. Taking responsibility for every little thing that you can't even actually take responsibility for yourself in a real way. That's the trap of the victim mentality, that you're just like, oh, it's all my fault. Oh, right? And then it's like, no, it's your responsibility. It's not your fault. Those are 2 very different things. And this is showing that that difference in terms of how to approach the blessings that come to you, Pisces. Do not approach them hanging your head, right? Approach them with your chest out. Approach the things that come to you as if you deserve it, right? Because you do. They wouldn't come to you if they didn't deserve it. And I think that that's an interesting reading of these three cards too, of seeing these three in reverse. That you don't get to receive what you don't deserve. And if you don't believe that you don't deserve if you believe that you don't deserve something, right, this is that believing of not deserving. What is even deserving? I think we don't really understand that word a lot of the time. Like, to me, it just means you can handle what comes to you, or you can handle it. That's what it means to deserve something. And this is kind of talking about that, of like, these are both about defense. Deserving and defense. Being able to handle things, being strong enough to handle things. This is almost just like fighting. This is throwing me for a loop a little bit. Because they're two, I guess, polarities of that kind of energy of deserving. Right? You can be really defensive, or, kind of egotistical. I think that's almost like what Pisces, it's almost like that's why Pisces doesn't give themselves permission. That's why that energy feels uncomfortable in this kind of energy. It's like they don't, this is getting seriously meta, but it's like, if you think that you don't deserve to receive what you do deserve, then you actually don't deserve it. And then you get something entirely different. It's like Pisces, this energy, I think you may, for mutable water, because mutable water is so connected and it does get carried into that emotion so quickly, I think this kind of stable self-worth can feel really egotistical. It can feel closed off to Pisces. It can feel like Pisces can be, I think there's a level of almost like confusion around how Pisces is perceiving this. Like, I don't get to feel that way, because I always have to fight. Like, I have to fight for it, or I have to fight to get a word in edgewise, or I have to fight. I run up against, I think Pisces, it's almost like if you perceive a little bit of resistance, if you perceive a little bit of pushback, there's this tendency to go, oh, I'm stepping on toes, or I'm, being too egotistical or taking up too much space. There's this, it's almost like if Pisces like gets a little bit shy of having to push, of having to, and that's what I was saying in the beginning, right? Pisces is mutable water. It's mutable. It's like receptive, super receptive. And this pushing, it's almost like Pisces would have to feel like they're like fighting a battle just to feel at all secure in themselves at all. There's a real level of insecurity because of not wanting to fight, not wanting to have to like, like when you're in a conversation with a big group of people and people are taking up space, and some people feel more comfortable than others taking up space in the room, being passionate. expressing their feelings, being loud. And you'll see it play out, right? Where some people feel comfortable pushing up against others, like interrupting each other or arguing or having any kind of conflict, like people will just keep pushing. And other people respond in a way that's like, that makes me feel bad. I don't want to engage like that, right? So I'm not going to. And it, it's a spectrum. Like you see all, everybody has their moments on either side or whatever. But I feel like Pisces, this is encouraging you to fight or encouraging you to get comfortable with that conflict dynamic of interrupting people, of fighting to get your word in edgewise. So in those moments when you believe in what, you're feeling confident, you believe in yourself, and you run up against some sort of resistance, keep pushing. This is a real, like, compare his body language to this head hanging, right? So with that, conversation analogy, it's like if people are talking over each other, normally Pisces energy would just kind of sit back and not even really say anything. Or let's say they venture out and they say something, and somebody cuts them off and interrupts them and they make them feel like they have to push. Normally, I think Pisces would immediately go here. Oh, fuck it. Like, I'm not going to say anything, get in their head. It's like, don't be afraid to push. Don't be afraid to push back on your own behalf, Pisces. This is very, it feels like a push almost from the back. These cards are so orange and yellow. It has this like real forcefulness and take it like that. You know what I mean, Pisces? Like, don't take it as to further victimize yourself and be like, oh, I haven't been, doing this. I haven't been fighting. I haven't been fighting for myself, XYZ. Like, no, like, it's encouraging. This is encouraging you to meet the blessings that are coming to you, the good fortune, the brand new beginnings, the brand new connections that are bringing you justice, balance, harmony, stability. Meet those things with confidence. Meet those things willing to take up space. Give yourself permission to take up space, to believe it, like, to be planted. This is all about healing codependency. This is all about learning to stand in who you are and take up space for who you are. Because if not, you risk turning these blessings into teaching moments, into moments that put pressure on you. It's like it'll further test you if you don't. You think you're being tested by a lack of love? Pisces will be tested with the level of love that's coming in. Can you fortify yourself? Can you take up space? Can you don't let people walk all over you? That's what these guys in reverse and this guy upright. It's like, Pisces, the level of love that's coming into you, you have to learn not to be the doormat. You have to learn not to take things to heart. You have to learn, like, to the point that you're always the victim. Yeah, it's so interesting. I love how all the signs have had really different dynamics with this new beginning that's coming in, and different things that are hard for the signs about this change, this level of newness that's coming in. So for Pisces, it is really about taking responsibility for that self-image, that self-narrative, taking responsibility for yeah, engaging with those blessings as if you deserve it. Because you do. They wouldn't be coming to you otherwise. So meet them with that energy, with this Emperor and this strength. I'd love to see this. It's so good. That's such a great push, like that feeling of someone pushing you on a swing. Like, just take that, Pisces, take that energy of, yes, I believe in myself. Good things come to me, and yes, I deserve it. Yes, this is mine. Don't get destabilized and go, oh my God, I can't believe this. I can't believe this would come to me. I don't deserve this. This is too good. Oh, I'll do anything for. It's like, don't go down that path. No. That's the change. That's the way that Pisces can shift in order to actually have this new beginning. Yeah, I think that's pretty clear. Thank you for a beautiful reading, Pisces. I'm going to do Aries next. It's going to be a full moon in Aries, so I will see you then. Looking forward to that. Again, thank you for tuning in, and sending you protection, and I'll see you then.